After the blockbuster success of the Korean budget buffet, you suggested we do it again. So we're giving Kush £30 to put on a bumper buffet for 6 people, and the theme is Italian.
We're going to be tracking the costs as they go. 3 people in the room have no idea what's happening. Boys, let's do this.
Right then, should we bake some bread?
Yes, chef.
Yeah. Bake some bread. What's this?
That is focaccia.
Exactly.
He's proved some bread.
Proved some sourdough focaccia using flour and water and salt.
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Yeah, you'll see a lot of that. Can that go in the oven, please? Made a simple 66% hydration focaccia dough using a sourdough starter made from the flour that I bought. So I bought a bag of flour, 600 grams went into that dough. Some of the flour is going to go into pasta dough. Some of it is going to be used for a bechamel. So we're using flour as our first staple because it's really inexpensive and it's used a lot on the continent.
It's going in nearly, or most of our dishes.
Yeah, most of our dishes, yeah. How much was a bag of flour?
Bread flour, 1.5 kilos,
Yeah.
£1.09p.
Yeah, so I'm using bread flour for the pasta. I prefer bread flour because you can buy it in bulk cheaper. It has a higher gluten content that gives you the snap and the chew than pasta flour or pizza flour.
And you'd choose that even if you had the budget?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it's so versatile. It works for me. So we're going to make simple pasta dough, let that rest, and then get cracking with everything else.
Okay.
Right, how do you make pasta dough?
100 grams of flour, 1 egg.
Right, we're not going to weigh anything.
Okay.
Because we're going to eyeball everything. 4 eggs straight in. No, sorry. Teach you correctly.
Sorry, all I've done is crack it in.
1 by 1 into there. Check there's no shell, and then into there.
Why would there be shell?
Because if you crack it badly, I said 1 by 1, didn't I? Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, to make sure there's no shell. Okay,
Yes,
I
exactly.
see.
Because if you crack your egg straight into your flour, tickle a bit of shell out of it.
Baz, from experience, this is how this is going to play out.
Okay, thank you.
You are going to be treated as if you are a fully experienced member of the chef brigade in a professional kitchen. So it's yes, chef, it's clear down, it's follow instructions, and it's ask questions if you don't know the answers beforehand. There's my learning.
Do you remember that Mike spent 3/4 of the last video stood in that corner?
He was hiding. He was hiding.
So I brought you to the front.
Yes.
And everything you're going to do now is a learning for you.
Oh,
right?
okay,
So when you
yes.
crack an egg into there,
Yeah,
you're putting it onto a board, you're dirtying the board. If you put it back into the empty container,
yeah.
you're not dirtying the board. Less washing up.
That's what this kind of thing is what I'm
my
talking
God.
about. So
Okay,
be
that's how
prepared.
This is going to be a long
That's
video.
how I can go
guys.
home. Less washing up. Right. 4 eggs, some flour, I'm guessing about 600 grams, maybe less. Touch of oil, regular vegetable oil, because I couldn't afford olive oil. I'll say that a lot this video. And some
Wait a minute.
salt.
What do you mean you can't afford olive oil in an Italian
Video.
video?
Well, olive oil, we all know, is very expensive. You know, you can pay for stamps with it nowadays. So I wanted to use Italian ingredients, but I couldn't. £7 a litre for the cheapest extra virgin olive oil, and I don't need a litre, but then as soon as you buy smaller bottles, the price per litre goes up. So veg oil, because it's free.
This
Good
type of
disclaimer.
thing, that's
Yes.
why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Big machine, blendy, blendy. I have 2 more eggs for later, but I don't want to use them. So I'm going to adjust the consistency with a bit of water. I didn't have to use eggs, I could have gone straight water, but because we're doing some filled pastas, it needs to be a bit pliable, and you get a better pliability due to the fat content in your yolks. And by that sound changing, you can see it's now turned into essentially couscous.
Couscous.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Quite a wet dough, because I'm going to rest it for quite a short amount of time, and I want to roll it really thin later on.
Okay.
So eggs, you said.
Eggs, 4
Eggs.
in there, but 6 in total.
6 in total, £1.45.
Lovely. Actually, why am I doing all of this? Scrape that into there, push it together, cling film it.
Yes, chef.
Okay? Next, we're going to braise some lentils. So here's some standard green lentils, just been soaked in water for a few hours. Helps them hydrate, helps them cook a bit quicker and more evenly. Into a pan with some salt and get them cooking. So these lentils are going to be going into a pasta sauce. Also, we're going to do a lovely meatball dish where the unctuousness of the sauce is from the lentils rather than tomato. The smallest bag you can buy is 500 grams. I don't want to buy it and not use it. So how can I use 500 grams of lentils, but not just in one massive dish? So the cooked lentils will give lovely texture through silky pasta later on. They'll also add loads of protein and help bulk up a dish. We're going to do a big tray bake of meatballs that hopefully can feed about 12 people. See how small the balls are later.
500 grams of lentils, £1.60 on the checklist. How difficult was planning for this challenge?
Italian food is generally relatively simple, but relies on a fantastic ingredients. And in this country, they're quite expensive, such as cured pig's cheek, guanciale, pancetta, mortadella, pecorino romano, parmigiano reggiano, grana padano, balsamic vinegar. Can't afford any of those, so we're hacking and cheating our way through to get us lovely flavours and textures that might take you towards Italy.
It's Italian style.
The cop-out of all cop-out.
It's why it's my favourite cuisine, because I have to do the least to the ingredients, but I've got a funny feeling you'll have to work quite hard on this one.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of sharing, a bit of cheating, but lots of flavour. When you cling film something to try and keep the air out of it, pull the cling film tight and let the surface tension do the job for you, otherwise air will get in or dry out.
For cracking eggs roll, I'm putting cling film.
Just say yes, chef. It will
yes,
make
chef.
so much.
Yes, chef.
God, Baz, if you can't even do the basics.
Yeah. So, lentils are going to go on the back, simmer till they're nearly tender.
For how long do you reckon?
Till it's done, basically.
10, yeah, thanks, chef. 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. What colour's our bread, Barry? Did you start a timer?
I told you.
I
told you.
I'm going to guess that needs another 10 minutes.
This is
before
like having work experience in a professional kitchen.
Okay,
as soon as you step in
I've
there.
now got to wake up. I'm now in the room. I know what I'm in for. Bit too late.
We're going to make a sofrito.
Can do that.
Right, that sofrito base is the holy trinity in Europe: onion, carrot, celery, and a bit of garlic.
A funny trinity, but
I love you.
you know.
We're going to whiz this all together in our machine. Can you just wash the dirt off the bottom of the celery, please? So make a sofrito base that's going to go through our lasagna and through our lentil dish, relying on the sweetness of cooked out vegetables and the bulking agent of all the fibre that's in the carrot and the celery. So we've got a very finely chopped sofrito.
How many dishes is that sofrito going in?
So I'll go with the lentils. The sweetness will counteract the lovely minerality of the lentils. I'll go in the ragu to give body, because we don't want to put too much meat into it. Chopping board.
Okay.
That and all of
Don't
this
say fine dice. Don't say fine.
into the same size, 1 centimetre pieces. And if you want to do it over here, so Spaff, can you keep an eye on him?
Yeah.
Yeah?
1 centimetre.
Yeah. You know I love these containers and
Yes, I
trays.
know. But also, I hate washing up.
Who does the washing up here?
Okay.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. So everything's on your left, you chop it and sweep it onto your right.
Okay.
Okay?
That is a good process.
That would need to be reversed for you, wouldn't
It
it?
would be, yes.
What knife can I use, chef?
You can use this one, because you've asked.
Ooh.
You get his special knife. How long are you going to cook that sofrito down for?
Ideally, you want to cook this for like an hour.
Yeah.
Get all the moisture out of it and turn it down low to sweat out the vegetables. Once it starts to smell like it's not caramelizing but starting to turn colour, we'll turn it down. So one big pan, cook it down, let it cool down, put it in the fridge. 2 days later, then make your ragu. This is something you can do in advance, especially when you've got a little helper.
You're doing a great job, Baz.
Not little. Centimetre.
Barry, multitasking.
Yep. Keep
Don't
on.
burn that.
Okay.
Jamie, remember your position here, yeah?
Yep.
Jamie, I'm head chef. He's sous chef. You're the restaurant owner. You don't get involved, but you just, comment when someone's doing something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm CFO.
Your encouragement.
You are CFO.
I'm CFO
Yeah.
because I can tell you that red onion cost 20p, aubergine was 90p,
Yeah.
and the courgette was 30p.
Oh, what's that timer for, Barry?
For your bread?
Our bread. Nice golden brown bottom, and we've got a crispy, gonna say a focaccia, not traditional, there's no olive oil in there, there's no herbs in there, but that will make a lovely sandwich later. So we're gonna let this cool down, because already, look at all of this steam. I didn't bring a rack downstairs, so 2 trays, air can get to it. But now we're gonna make another starchy carbohydrate base, polenta.
Ah, polenta.
Okay. I'd love to use some chicken stock in this polenta, but we're going to go with milk. I had to buy milk for the bechamelia, the white sauce, so I may as well use it in the polenta to give some richness. Should weigh this, won't.
110 millilitres of milk you need.
Oh, it's in pints. That doesn't help. That's 1 pint. That's 568.
568 mil.
Yeah. Right.
Look at you.
I don't know why I'd know that.
No.
I can tell you for 4 pints, it's £1.65.
Yes, for that whole thing. How much is the polenta for 400 grams?
£1.90.
£1.90. Again, the smallest packet I could buy. £1.90 seems a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it goes so
far. So we're going to whisk this up to a boil, season it, add some cheese to it, pour it out onto a tray and set it.
I can't wait for the cheese conversation, knowing how expensive cheese is.
Cheese is expensive, and Italian cheese.
Yeah.
Italian cheese.
Cheddar.
Yeah!
So the lowest priced cheese I could find at the supermarket, that's got some maturity to it. Plain white cheddar.
250 grams was £2.75.
Which is massive,
I think
isn't
that's
it?
the most expensive thing we've bought so far, isn't it?
So far, yeah. Cheese. We're going straight in with a touch of cheddar once it's come up and once it's boiled and cooked out. And this is how I grate cheese at home. That looks lovely.
Well done. Doesn't that actually feel amazing? It's better than going, well done.
It was a long time coming, but now it's here.
It feels so good, doesn't
We're
it?
getting somewhere, boys.
Was it worth the pain before?
What, 15 years?
We're seasoning this with salt, black pepper. I'm gonna put a tiny knob of butter in it. I've had to buy a whole block of butter because I need a little butter bit later on. But butter is cheaper than olive oil.
£1.99 for 250 grams cheaper.
Yeah.
And you're really making use
Still quite
of
a lot.
the pepper that we gave you for free.
Yes. Lightly oiled tray. We're gonna put the cheddared seasoned mixture in this, spread it out, whack it in the freezer to cool down quickly. Then cut it out later, deep fry some, gratinate the rest.
Let's do a recap of the actual dishes, because I don't think we've mentioned much about the dishes that you're going to be creating. So you've got tagliatelle with smoked sausage, mushrooms and lentils. Started the lentils on those.
Yeah.
We have baked polenta with tomato, olive, sausage and cheese, and crunchy polenta, a ragu lasagna, and meatballs with lentils. So they are the dishes that some of these components have started to come together to make.
And the one that you can't pronounce, that's why you skipped over it, right?
Cannadurli?
Cannadurli. Do you know what cannadurli are?
No.
No, I didn't know what they were before I researched this video. I've never made them before, so we're all going to learn something together.
Are they sweet? Is it like cannoli?
No. Sausage based.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, imagine a meatball, but it's made of bread. So it's a cheesy smoked sausage bread ball that we're going to blanch and then deep fry. Update, chef?
Sofrito's starting to stick, it's getting drying out. Veg is nearly done, just an onion to do left.
Well done. Right, very simple, seasoned. You can taste the cheddar, the pepper, the salt. That's about it. They're going to be with sauces later, so that's fine. It's a great base. Into our tray. Barry, do you know what caponata is?
Caponata, I know caponata, I've had caponata multiple times, and I can't think what the life me is. Is it?
Same size tray, sheeted greaseproof on top, tray on, press down, then that's going to go into the fridge or freezer to set up as quickly as possible, Mike.
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
Good answer. Come on, Baz. Last bit.
Lentils are perfectly cooked. Well done, Barry.
I didn't do anything, I just stood here.
No, don't play it down. You've got praise, don't play it down.
In this tray is 1 kilo of pork shoulder that I've cut into strips.
Why have you cut a pork shoulder into long strips?
So we ground our meat together in a video recently.
Yes.
We're essentially going to make those meatballs again, but without the gelatin set beef stock and the lovely cheeses that went into it. But it's going to be a more homely style meatball. So by cutting it into strips...
Easier to feed through the...
Yeah. Look, never dice your meat and then try and grind it. Strips and it does the work for you.
You've gone for pork shoulder.
Yeah, just like the Korean video, because it is the most economical cut of protein other than chicken that you can buy in the UK at the moment without going to offal.
£4.50 for a kilogram.
We also have some bread that I baked off using the same flour. But I baked this off yesterday, so it needed to go a bit old and stale to make the breadcrumbs to bind the meatballs to absorb the fat from the pork to make them juicy. We'll also make the cannadurli bread balls out of this bread later.
Right, chef.
Yes.
Mise en place.
Right, while I'm making this, you're going to make a caponata.
Okay.
Right. Finely slice that garlic. So, breadcrumbs. It's going to be the binder for the meatballs. Through the machine, I'm going to grind all the pork, parsley, some of it, including the stalks, garlic, no onion, because that's in the sofrito. That's going to go into the outside of the sauce later. Season it heavily, and then use half the mixture for lasagna and half the mixture for meatballs.
Amazing.
Great.
Amazing.
I have to ask you a question, Barry.
Yeah.
If Kush had to dice 12 garlic cloves, would he be doing it with a knife?
No,
I said
he's
slice
asked-
anyway. I said slice. I said
dice.
slice. Because I knew it would be hard to dice. I said slice. You said yes, chef. I can do that. I said slice.
Yes, chef.
All right?
I understand, chef. I am wrong, chef.
No, you're not wrong.
No. I misheard. And
Also, if you're going to start slicing garlic, take the onion skin off the board.
Yes, chef.
Yeah? You think I'm being harsh? Spent a lot of time developing this recipe and the video so it works.
Yes, chef.
All right?
How's that knife treating you?
The knife is glorious.
Isn't it good?
The knife is treating me a lot kinder than the chef.
It's tough love.
Garlic in till it's golden. A bit more oil. It's a really saucy, wet, oily dish that you can eat with bread.
It's very oily, isn't it?
Yeah, oily, tomatoey, I'm going to say it, ratatouille.
Okay.
But raisins, pine nuts, celery. Okay. Frying off our fatty minced pork. That's going to be for ragu. So that needs to brown. So I'm using all of the parsley stalks in the meatballs.
Great.
And I'll use the leaves for garnishing and flavouring things later. Whiz it up, throw it in, beat it together. Use the pan.
Use the pan, you're right, rather than jiggle.
Right, trying to stir 2 little bits at a time. Use the
Yeah.
whole pan.
Yeah.
If it's caramelising too much, lift it off the heat. Go in with the onion now.
Okay, cool.
Rather than
Gotcha.
trying to get it all evenly cooked, so we've missed that.
Okay. Okay, well, do something.
You know he's going to take complete credit for everything that you do now if it turns
Yeah, I
out
know.
great.
I know. So all these olives.
No, 3/4 of the olives, please. 3/4 of the olives, half of the tomato paste, all the vegetables.
350 grams of olives come in at £1.25. The parsley that's being used, 100 grams, is £1.20.
You don't want the brine, do you?
No.
Okay, checking.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Tomato paste over using fresh tomatoes. Traditionally, you'd use lovely fresh tomatoes in that dish, but can't do that.
Chef, how long do you want the onions to sweat down before I go in with the celery?
Till they are translucent with a tinge of yellow to the exterior.
Ooh.
They should be on about 8.
Barry, what are they on?
4.
4.
We've gone in with the bread, milk, some grated cheese, lots of pepper, salt, and I'm going to beat it together and turn it into meatballs that are going to go into a tray with the cooked sofrito, the juice from the olives, seasoning, and the lentils that'll go in the oven. And that might be the first dish done.
Oh,
Whoa!
So dish one would be the meatballs and lentils tray bake.
It won't be finished first though.
No.
No. What are you doing, Jay?
I'm just adding some salt in. So what it's going to do is it's going to help to sweat them down quicker because it's going to release more of the moisture, bring out some of the
We're all
sweetness.
teachers here. You're learning so much, aren't you, now?
These are honestly a treat to be in. It's a
Yeah.
bit stressful cooking with Kush, but at the same time, you know you're making something spectacular.
And you're learning so much.
You're being steered in the
Steered.
correct
Steered.
Yeah.
way, bluntly,
Efficiently.
efficiently.
Yeah. So sofrito's cooked down. At this stage, you could throw that in a freezer bag, flat, and freeze it. Every time you need sofrito, crack a bit off, throw it in. Great hack. We're going to go in with half the sofrito into 3/4 of the lentils, the rest of the sofrito into the roasted pork meat. The meatballs are going to go onto here, then we're going to make a lasagna out of that. We're going to go meatballs straight in, raw, pop them on top, and as they cook, they'll release their flavour and juice into it and brown on top a bit as well. I want smaller than golf ball,
Smaller golf ball balls.
a lot of tomato paste because that'll be a body of the sauce that'll help thicken it as well. Cook that out. I'm going to chase that with some milk, some garlic, and let that bubble away. Then we'll come back to it later once the pasta's been rolled out.
Chef,
Yes, chef.
ball this size.
Yes. Polish sausage.
Yep.
So, in essence, it is poor man's mortadella or salami. It's a garlic sausage, it's smoked, but it has all the flavour that I want to get into the base of the ragu, into the bread balls later, through the tagliatelle, and I can't afford pancetta.
If you weren't restricted to paying £2.10 for it for 400 grams, what would you use instead?
I'd use pancetta in the base to add a lovely bit of smokiness, guanciale through the pasta, a bit of smoked speck through the bread ball mixture. That'd be delicious, but this will be used in all of those places. How are you going, Barry?
We nearly have a tray full of balls.
You haven't given me the cost for all the garlic I've used yet, and I've used a lot so far.
I'm finding lots of big chunks in these balls.
Yep,
So 5 bowls of garlic for £1.
yes. Right, get some tin tomato in that.
Oh, and they're Italian chopped tomatoes. That's good.
They are Italian chopped tomatoes.
That's the first bit of Italy in the video.
They're the cheapest, probably worst tomatoes.
Right.
Because they are just so inexpensive. They are a lot of water, but we're looking for the acidity to counteract the really sweet sofrito in this, so they're fine.
45p's worth of cheap acidity.
Yeah, rather than £2.50 for the lovely San Marzano tomatoes that we might use for, say, topping a pizza. Milk, quite traditional in a lasagna. The proteins, the lactose and the casein in here help bind and give that lovely unctuous mouthfeel. Antonio Carluccio made his grandmother's ragu once on TV many, many years ago, and he put milk in it, and since then I've done it. Did you season it?
I did season it, yes.
And have you seasoned it again?
Yeah, I tried it.
And it needed salt?
Or pepper.
Okay. What are they doing?
They're about to go in the oven.
Cool. Time and temperature? Do you think?
180 for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll start with that.
Yes.
Yes, Baz, well done, mate.
It's just the go-to answer for
Yeah,
all
it is,
cooking.
isn't it? Yeah.
Bake a cake.
180, 20 minutes.
Classic bechamel. Bechamelia, the Italian word. Same thing, the butter, the whole milk and the flour. This will then have cheese added to it to go onto lasagna, and some of the really thick bechamelia will go in our pizza sandwich toasts later as well. Kind of eyeball the bechamel, we need quite a lot. So we've got a nice nutty roux, cooked it till it's yellow. Milk's gonna go in. Right, Barry, you keep an eye on these while I make these bread balls.
Yep.
Is that right? And you keep an eye on the caponata, Jay?
Yep.
Yeah. Then you just
I'm
be
keeping an
handsome.
eye on the budget, mate.
Yeah, lovely. We're going to go in with some cheese first. We're going to go in with our smoky sausage, some parsley, so all three of these things are flavour, through them a salt.
And these are the leaves that you're going in
The
with
leaves
now.
here, and I've still got the leaves later. I bought a 100 gram bunch because it's cheaper to buy them en masse. And parsley goes a long way, I find. Eggs, bread, and bring it together and then poach them. So we have our very wet slurry. Gonna go in with most of the bread. You can always add a bit more. Some flour, and then we're gonna eyeball the rest of it.
Very fruity.
Sweet.
It's sweet. I wasn't
Sofrito.
expecting that. Yeah.
Cooked out sofrito.
I want to throw that in there.
No.
That's what my gut says. It needs more tomato paste and more.
Oh, look at that.
Does it?
Sous
Why?
chef
I don't know.
Add the juice of the tin tomatoes to it. And then what else cuts through sweetness?
All of it?
Fat, the juice. Just the juice.
How am I going to do that? It's all
Just the juice. You should know this by now. We'll add a bit more fat.
Nice.
Yeah? Barry,
Yeah.
you go back and play with these balls, okay?
Okay.
So what I want are identical size to the meatballs from earlier.
Okay.
I'm gonna poach them in water, and
Okay.
then deep fry them later.
Ooh, okay.
Did you chop half the olives, get bored, and then threw the rest in whole?
No, I put they're all chopped.
There were two
Okay, there were
olives.
two whole olives in. It must have sneaked
So
in.
when trying to stretch
Maybe they were on the
ingredients
board. I
and
didn't add-
stretch flavour, cut them small so you.
I
cook
didn't
your
add the
salad.
olives.
Who added the olives?
I added the olives from the tray that chef you
They were on the
pushed
board.
off the board
That you
into the.
prepped on the board. So you got lazy.
No.
And I trusted you to cut all the olives up.
You asked me to move to a different station, I moved to a different station, and then, before I knew it, the whole olives are being added.
Right, so that caponata's tastes fine, but everything's a bit too firm, so we're just going to let it tick over really gently on the back. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're going to make the filling for the agnolotti. Agnolotti are, or is, a shape of stuffed pasta. You make a filling, you pipe it out onto the pasta, fold, pinch, and form the pasta as one. And we're going in with some really expensive herb here.
Baz. Oh,
Basil?
30 grams, 52p.
Exactly. We're going in with the zest of a lemon, and some garlic. We're going to mix that with ricotta into a lovely pipeable filling.
That lemon was 30p.
30p. Garlic, lemon zest, basil, half the ricotta, blend it together, stir the other half through it. You're going to grate the rest of the cheese into the bechamelia, and then once this is filled, we're going to make 3 types of pasta and start finishing some dishes. Going to mix that through with the rest of the ricotta, put it in a piping bag, ready to fill our pasta. Oh, how's the polenta doing, guys?
Oh, it's bouncy.
Is it firm?
Firm but bouncy.
Firm but bouncy, great. We're going for something really light and vibrant here. Into a piping bag, and then we're going to have a big clean down and start rolling some pasta. You can make ricotta yourself at home, obviously. I could have actually made ricotta with that and the juice of the lemon. Damn. Oh. You two together fill that bag up.
Whoa, hello. Clever ingredient.
That's a good word for it, clever. Goes a long way, can do many things with it. So I want to make large oblong nuggets from this that we're going to deep fry. All the trim, we're going to add some leftover sauces to and bake off in a little dish.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
Well done, you.
Ladle some of that over the top, some of that over the top. Some raw sauce on top. Oh, we do have some fresh cheese. We've got some mozzarella.
69p.
So a third of that's going to go on top.
A third of this?
No, a third of the mozzarella.
So bloody hell.
Good job you checked, though.
Yeah, you checked.
Yeah, from a height. Yeah, and then drizzle it around so you spread it out a bit better. And then tear that over, whack it in the oven. Can you chop these while sitting down?
Yes, he can. I'm going to give myself a new job. We're waiting on a tagliatelle with smoked sausage, an angelotti, a tray pizza, a caponata, a baked polenta with tomato, crunchy polenta, a cannellini, ragu lasagna, meatballs with lentils, please, as soon as possible.
You missed this coming out of the oven because you were chatting. Tray baked meatballs with a little lentil ragu. And you see the cheese coming through, Alex?
Oh,
little
yeah.
pops of the cheddar. You know they're going to be juicy AF.
Yes.
And that's dish one, a meatball and lentil bake sorted.
No, don't say sorted.
We're cooking our bread balls off. Most importantly, they stay together. Whether they float or not is up to themselves. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're learning together. Polenta fritti.
Oh, yes.
Crispy,
Wow.
crunchy on the outside, soft and custardy on the inside.
Yes.
We're going to do a tiny bit of parsley on top of these.
They do not look budget at all.
No, they look amazing.
How are the bread balls?
They are floaters now.
Floaters,
I'm going to take
good.
them out.
Once they're floating, take them out because we're going to finish cooking them later.
Right.
Tiny bit of garnish, just for colour. That's dish two, crunchy polenta with some fresh parsley, sorted.
Woohoo!
And this has just come out of the oven.
Oh, look at that.
Baked polenta with a bit of everything, sorted.
Yes!
And here we have our team effort caponata.
Yes.
Everything still has a touch of texture to it, but it's just softened slightly so it's
Beautiful.
coming together. And that's our take on a caponata. Sorted.
Yeah! Amazing stuff, mate.
In this pan, we've got some lovely sliced caramelised garlic, a bit of the smoked sausage, gone in with loads of mushrooms. That's going to cook down with some salt, finish it with lemon juice, tiny bit of white sauce, and we'll throw some tagliatelle style pasta through it later.
Mushrooms, 400 grams, £1.
So we're going to sheet out all the pasta
Okay, cool.
first.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take some, make a lasagna, put that in the oven.
Beautiful.
We're going to take the rest, cut it into some form of tagliatelle
Okay,
or
cool.
pappardelle. We'll see, or fettuccine. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be long pasta through that sauce.
Okay.
And the remainder we're going to do filled pasta with. So we want to cut it into manageable pieces. Doesn't really matter at the moment. And I'm going to stand over there and I'm going to feed pasta to you. So I'll control the machine. Thank you very much. You want to sheet it out, fold it back over itself, and by doing this, you're building strength into the dough.
Gotcha.
A bit like kneading and stretching gluten in
Gotcha.
pasta. Bit of learning.
That is wonderful.
Yeah,
That is
feel it.
beautiful. That is.
As it gets thinner, the humidity in the room will affect it more and more.
Okay.
There's more surface
Okay.
area
Yeah.
with a massive pan of steaming water there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you want to flour it now because otherwise it will start sticking.
Yep.
You want to go through one more time, then cut it into smaller pieces.
Okay.
I'm going to sheet it out into long strips onto these trays.
Okay.
And then take those trays and cut them into different shapes pasta. Not yet, not yet. This is why you need a lot of length. We're not going to blanch this, we're going to go straight in to make the very thin, crispy lasagna. All right? So oil the base, evenly, use your hands. So we're going to go pasta on the base, get a bit of crisp on it. And then we're going to go ragu. And then we're going to go bechamel.
I like this. I like the idea of a really thin lasagna.
Yeah, you get crispy, crunchy bits.
Lentils in the mushrooms.
Going to go lentils into the mushrooms. That'll be the sauce for the thin, long pasta. That's going to go into the oven, 220, with the grill on for about 15 minutes.
I think these are your leftover ingredients, chef.
What have we got?
Butter, half a lemon, parsley and mozzarella.
So that's going to go onto the bread. We've got chilli,
20p.
20p for chilli. finely chop the remaining ingredients.
Finely chop or slice?
You do you. It's going to be the sauce with the butter to go through the agnolotti, or over the agnolotti. I trust you.
You do you.
These are going to be some very ugly agnolotti.
Okay.
I don't have an agnolotti roller.
Okay.
I can't make it yet because his sauce needs to be finished. We're going to fry some bread balls and finish the pizza bread sandwich at the same time.
Blimey, okay. Do you want me to be, can I do the balls?
Yeah, you put the balls in the fryer. Right, got to make some rolled out pasta that I'm going to hand cut and then toss through this lovely sauce that Jamie Spafford has made. It needs a bit of something to take the salt down. Just to be gone with seasoned sausage, a splash of milk. Boil some pasta in here, stir it through the sauce, plate it up.
Chili and garlic is going in.
So heavily floured, sheeted out pasta. Gonna fold it up, heavily flour, then roll it up. We're gonna slice this with a knife and quickly pull it all apart so it doesn't bond and stick together. Salted water, fresh pasta in for about 60 seconds and then into the sauce, into the bowl. I'm gonna take some parsley, just squeeze some lemon to catch the pips. Cuts through the richness of the milk that's in there, the lentils are very earthy, it just brightens the dish up. I'm gonna pour the sauce into the bottom.
Bold.
Throw the
Bold.
pasta on
Love
top.
that.
That's our tagliatelle with mushrooms, smoked sausage and lentils sorted.
That is definitely a lasagna.
That is our heavily cheated, freshly ground ragu lasagna. Sorted.
Just with the sexes from the top down, you never know.
No. Yeah. Traditional method, we've got a very soft filling, so it'll be a bit tricky, but we're going to do some agnolotti style individual filled pastas. So pipe your filling.
You're so committed there, weren't I?
Yeah, spare filling, use that later. Tiny bit of water over. A good amount of flour now, so your fingers don't stick to the pasta. And then you want to thin the pasta back out to one thickness, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Because you've doubled the thickness, but you don't want double thickness pasta. And then you pinch
Beautiful technique.
little chubby parcels. And now you'd use a little ravioli roller or cutter to roll through it and cut them. Don't have one of those, don't need one. Just gonna go along and even the pasta out. Just cut them into little
Lovely.
parcels.
Beautiful.
And that's a very rustic way of making filled pastas. You can then also fold these two over to make little pouches, which is traditional, so we may as well do that. We have the garlic chili butter. I'm gonna go in with parsley, a bit more butter. Where's the juice from the olives gone?
Into your water.
No, into the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Keep that on low. About, again, 90 seconds, just to cook the pasta through. While that's boiling, bring the balls over. We'll finish another dish in the meantime.
Yes!
Is your board clear, mate?
Boards clear, bring them over.
Oh, Barry Taylor.
They look great.
So our lovely, really crunchy,
Very
those.
crunchy.
ready balls.
They're falafel now, aren't they?
They do look like
Yes!
Cheese filling as well, remember? Could splodge them on top of that.
I love you, Michael Huddlestone. Look at that colour.
Oh, is it meant to be?
Amazing.
Oh, brilliant. Epic.
Hey.
Made to measure.
First time ever making our leftover candarelli sorted.
Yes!
Right, so these go in. Swap these over now. Turn the heat off because we don't want to fry these. That plate's far too big. Smaller plate, please. Smaller plate, please. And if you can get them all to stand up.
Another one.
That is the basil and ricotta stuffed agnolotti with butter, chili and garlic.
Well done, boys.
Well done.
Sorted.
One more dish! One more dish! One more dish!
Right. Oh, I should have used my really expensive big Japanese Mac for this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh!
Lovely, spongy, well-fermented sourdough bread. Still moist inside with all those pockets. And we're going to basically make a big jumbo sandwich. Everything that's left, spread everything over. Tomato paste, get it on there. That's it. Smear all that on. Yeah. We're going to go in with the...
Oh, wow. This is going to be
Smear all
filth.
that. It started off as I'm going to make a big flat tray pizza, and then it turned into make individual sandwiches or crostinis, and now it's turning into him picking out the lemon pips because I used that ladle for the lemon juice earlier. Good eyes, good eyes.
Well done, Baz. Yes, you've made it. You've made
I'm
it.
not going to say a thing.
Yeah, didn't pick him
Not
up on it,
worth
just
it.
got on with it quietly.
Olives, sausage, and mozzarella.
And there's no way that this isn't going to be banging.
Pepper, please, black pepper. Not too
Lovely
much.
work, boys.
And these are two-handers.
Love a two-handed sandwich.
Yeah.
We have a full sweep. Well done, boys. Kush, insane. Incredible effort.
Unbelievable.
Let's get these into the sexies and eat them as quickly as possible, and then I'll reveal how much you've spent in total.
But first, thank you very much for your help.
Thank you for having me. I tried my best.
Well done.
Well done, Barry.
You're next.
Salute.
Cacciatore.
Oh my goodness, that is insane.
The sofrito.
Oh, yeah.
Because the sofrito's so soft, it's so sweet.
The centre filling of that is so tangy and creamy.
Should we all have a little creamy pop at the same time?
That sauce is insane. Wow, there's some chilli in that.
You having a moment?
I'm having a moment of those balls.
I'm fascinated by these.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Were you hoping they turned out like that? Because you should have.
I think they could be a bit softer inside. In my head, they'd be a bit more custardy inside. But then, having never had them before, they are nice.
This is essentially like a polenta lasagna.
It's coats everywhere, beautifully seasoned. I think you get most of that sausage as well from that dish.
Yeah, the sausage really comes through in many of these things.
Now this is cooled down, do I get a slice of lasagna?
You get if you pick it up with your hands and eat it. Yeah. Oh,
That is good.
that's why I put the pasta on the bottom.
Like a lasagna, but like a really sweet.
Sofrito.
I'm going in on this on behalf of all of us. I mean, that's obviously going to taste fantastic, but the chew and sourdough flavour profile of the bread, that ever so slight tang, it's like the texture of focaccia, but a bit chewier and the taste of a sourdough.
And the caponata, you like the olives in it?
Yeah.
It adds to
Salty.
it.
Yeah.
It does add to it. And that on bread, that with bread.
Who's had some tagliatelle?
I've had some of that. That's great.
So the challenge was a budget buffet for as many people as possible in an Italian style for less than £30.
What do we reckon this is serving? Because we originally briefed 6, but this serves more than 6.
Yeah.
There's 20 meatballs.
Oh yes, 12 slices.
An
12
8-person.
Let's go brave. Let's say 12. Because
Yeah, I think 12.
yeah, one of those alone will stuff you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So half of that, plus 2 meatballs, plus a slice of that.
And you spent £29.74.
Why you take it to the wire every time?
As I said last time, I play with the mushrooms. Because you can buy them by the piece. So I'm like, bit more.
That's essentially €30, which is what they use in Italy. So
Yeah.
Baz,
Yep.
spectacular character arc.
great job.
It's not a spectacular job.
No, it ended up.
character art.
It ended up.
No,
it was
take it.
fascinating to watch someone else have to be in that pro kitchen
Yeah.
environment he creates. But it's for the good, isn't it?
I've now learned things that I'm terrified to do again, and I won't do again, chef.
What? No. Do everything we said in there at home.
Yep.
It'll make you a better cook.
Oh, he was talking about the mistakes he was making.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the dishes.
No.
Well, amazing. That is another humongous success for Chef Kush and for sous chef Barry. If you have another cuisine or country that you would like us to attempt this again with a budget of £30 or a budget that you suggest, make sure you comment that down below. And if you like this kind of thing, make sure that you give this video a like. It really does help. Well done, boys.
Yes.
Insane. Insane.
Well done.
So back to this.
Oh my god. I wasn't expecting to punch that hard.
That is amazing.